Hey guys, Figures Forever here. I got a pretty great review for you guys today. It's one I've been waiting to do for quite some time, but I've been very busy. And I'm happy to be back so I can show you guys, as I'm sure you've already noticed, the Chopper Predator. Up here we got the box, and like every Hot Toys box, it looks amazing. Last time with the Grid Alien, I showed you guys the whole thing. They always put a lot of effort into the box itself, but this time I'm going to spend a little less time showing you this because while it is great, the actual figure is quite amazing itself. So I'll go ahead and bring him up for you guys. So here we go. We got our Chopper Predator. You probably can't, I mean, I'm sure you can tell, but there's, it's a little harder to see. There's a lot of detail in this figure. He actually comes disassembled, so you gotta build, I guess, build him, not necessarily from scratch, but, almost like a Lego set. He comes with a stand and, some other, I guess, accessories, such as a spear, which actually has a little hookup point on his back, so he can carry it there. It opens up. It's telescoping. Oops, hit his blade there. It's pretty neat. He can hold it in his hand, like so. The spear can come down. Whatever you like. He comes with a second set of hands, easily interchangeable. They are a little different than these hands. These hands are easily malleable. So you can, the flexibility is good. You can position them, pose them however you like. Same with the other hand. These ones are a little bit harder plastic. This hand in particular is good for actually holding the other accessory, which is the shuriken disc with giant blades sticking out of it. It's got a lovely looking chrome finish on the plastic. In fact, all the blades on the Predator itself have that fine looking chrome. The chrome on mine is a little bit dusty. It's been sitting in my, I guess, display case for some time. And, yeah, so they really make the plastic on this thing look like real metal and real blades, which I think is really awesome. But as I was saying about the hand, this hand here holds the shuriken a bit better than this one. It's pre-posed for it, I guess, so, you'd kind of expect it. This hand, it's just a closed fist, but it's got kind of an opening. The spear won't actually fit with it, so I believe maybe they made it to hold the face hugger from the other Alien sets. I know I posed him kind of, just standing there holding the face hugger in his hand. So why don't we go ahead and get to the main figure. So you can see he's got some spiky shoes on. I'd hate to be kicked by those. The feet, they go on because you have to assemble it. The body netting, which you see here, also needs to be put on as the figure comes, I guess, naked, more or less, So you put everything on. He's got his armor. I think he just looks really fantastic. Stands pretty tall. The only problems I have with him is he doesn't pose that well, and the hair up here makes it very hard to work with the plasma caster that he has on his shoulder. The plasma caster itself is very cool. This shoots back, so you can kind of pose that. I believe this might... No, it doesn't turn. Thought it did. Doesn't. What I always liked about the Chopper Predator is he has these awesome looking skulls on his back. They're human skulls that he presumably collected during a previous hunt of sorts. So yeah, he's got a lot of cool detail in him. He has a bronzed mask. I'll just tilt it up for you and zoom it in. If you can't tell, his mask is bronzed, which is different than it was in the movie. The movie, I think it had more of a silver paint to it. I can't say I really like the bronze mask, but it's not really anything to complain about. It's different. I'm not really sure why they went for bronze, but it's cool regardless. It is removable, as well as these pipes in it can come out, but best not to take those out as they can be a bit of a pain as it is a pain to put on the mask itself. The faces on these Predators always looked a little weird to me. I don't know, maybe that's just so they could fit on the mask better, or whatever it be. There's still a lot of detail in the sculpt on his face. I mean, yeah, he looks pretty cool. Like I said, there's a lot of hair. Some people actually cut out the hair on the back to give his head a little more motion in the joints, so you can move it around, pose him a little better. You can't really get him into any deep poses with his legs, so that's a little bit of a downside to him. He's got his big chopper blades on his arms, which, there you go, you guys can take a look at. It's pretty cool. This thing flips open to reveal a, I guess, nuclear device that he carries on his arm. If things were to go bad, set it off. Obviously not a real nuclear device, but nevertheless, looks pretty great. The blades on the wrists, right here, can go in, they can go out. He's also got a second chopper blade, which is movie accurate, which is good. Down here, if you don't mind, I will just show you the back of this leg. He's got a, I guess, ceremonial dagger, as they call it, which is removable. And I just realized what that other hand is for. I bet I knew this in the past, but I had forgotten. The other hand will properly hold this dagger. So, that is most likely what it is for. Apologies for the previous, which it could still hold a facehugger, don't get me wrong, I've posed them like that many times. The armor's pretty good. Unfortunately, the joints are a little easier to see. They're doing 2.0 versions of these Predators now, so you can probably find one of those. They're a bit cheaper. This guy's pretty rare at this point. They haven't done a 2.0 version of the Chopper. They're doing an Ancient, I believe, to be released this summer. They've got Scar, Celtic already out. They've done, I believe, a new Elder Predator. I could be wrong. But yeah, this guy, he hasn't been redone yet. So he is a little bit rare. He is quite expensive. Probably more than you're going to want to put down. I mean, Hot Toys in general are expensive, but this guy's, I think, came out in 2007, and the demand for these was fairly high when I got him, so I think it cost me around, actually, $600. Still, I think it's worth it. I like them. They were actually going for quite a bit more. I think they've kind of decreased in value, believe it or not. So I think it was due to the fact that they are releasing the 2.0 versions. However, his, not to sound like a broken record, has not been released yet. So not much more I can get to. I mean, the articulation is slightly limited. You're probably not going to be putting them in too many deep poses or, I guess posing with any other Hot Toys you might have. He just kind of stands there more or less menacingly. He's got some cool necklaces you can throw on him. There's not too much to say. I love this figure. If Hot Toys does ever do a 2.0 release of this guy, I would definitely recommend picking one up. But as of right now, I wouldn't recommend buying him, just in the fact that if it were to ever be released, you might feel like you wasted your money. Unless you're really into getting these original ones, which, I mean, some people are. But, yeah, great figure. I'll probably be trying to get some of the other Hot Toys Predators. I really want to get the Ancient, maybe get Celtic. So, yeah, I will, if I do, I'll shoot a review out there of them for you guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Figures Forever. If you see any other action figures in my collection that you would like reviewed, just fire me a comment. I will try to read and get back to you. And then hopefully get a review up for you guys. Thanks for watching again, and peace out.